Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Patrick's Day. Like my shirt? Look, I have Who's Your Patty? Paddy.
I have
I love
Let
it.
the shenanigans
I
begin.
love it. Oh my God, I love it, Noreen. Look at Noreen's hair. The hair, I love it. I love it. Listen,
The
girl,
earrings.
you're all ready to celebrate.
Celebrate.
Celebrate. Anyway, I'm
Celebrate.
so happy to see everybody. I hope that you guys are enjoying our podcast. And eventually we're going to go live where you guys can come on and be part of our conversation. Please hit
Yes.
the button, the alert button, and please subscribe to our channel. Again,
Yes.
I'm Gina.
I'm Noreen.
Yay! And we're going to have fun for a little bit talking about St. Patrick's Day, which is
Yes.
celebrated today, March 17th. Ooh,
You and
yay!
everybody is Irish today,
We're
right,
all
G?
Irish. We're all
We're
Irish.
all Irish.
That's
It's a
it.
fun day. And
It really is.
Gina has some great facts
Yep.
about St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna take a sip of the morning for you.
Hey, I'm gonna take my.
Sip.
We don't know what's in here.
It might be some Irish whiskey.
It
It
could.
might be
We
some
know.
Baileys.
It's a
We don't know.
mystery. It's a mystery. Anyway, we'll go into the facts now. And
Yep.
please, you know what? If you have any questions or you want to add to our conversation at one
You
point,
just comment. Yep.
exactly. But St. Patrick is the patron of Saint of Ireland, excuse me, and is a day to celebrate Irish culture with traditions like parades, green attire, like parades, and the drinking of Irish whiskey.
The JMO, the Jameson.
And the facts really go back to 390 AD. That's how far, like, I can't even see. I don't know. But here
No.
are a couple of interesting facts about St. Patrick's Day, okay, guys?
Yes.
So, St. Patrick, while he's the patron saint of Ireland, St. Patrick was likely born in now Wales or England. It wasn't
Mm-hmm.
Scotland, it wasn't
Mm-hmm.
Ireland.
Mm-hmm.
And the funny thing is, Maureen, as I found out, the color association is it's green, right? But back in the day,
Yes.
it was blue.
Well,
Associated,
that was 390 AD, right?
yeah.
So
I mean, we can't really like fathom that, like thinking how far back it really
and
was.
we can't really fact check it for real because like
Oh, you
I don't know
can't.
anybody who's born
Exactly.
390.
You can't do that. There's just no way. Like, who are we going to ask? We don't
Well,
have ancestors. We'll talk to, I don't know,
I'll,
ancestors.
we'll conjure our ancestors. We'll have to do a show. We'll
We'll have to do like a seance.
a,
Ooh,
a medium.
our ancestors back in 390 AD.
We'll conjure them up. Have a
Exactly.
medium. Have a
Anyway,
seance. Yeah,
exactly. That'll be
G.
fun. The shamrock of St.
Mm.
Patrick, he used the shamrock as a three-leaf clover to explain the Holy Trinity to the Irish people. So that's where we get that from. And you know what? I didn't know that. I mean, I really never knew that. I don't
That's wonderful. And
I
we still
never,
and Americans use that today, right?
yeah, yes. And you know what? I
It,
have found three-leaf clovers in my yard. I mean, very rare. I mean, I find four-leaf clovers more than the three-leaf going on. But when I do,
yeah,
oh my God, I'm all excited about
yeah.
it.
That's awesome.
Yes,
That's awesome. So it's the Holy Trinity, huh?
it is.
The three leaf then, huh?
Exactly. And you know what? The first parade ever recorded for St. Patrick's Day was not in Ireland. It was in New York City back in 1762.
Wow.
Like, again, a long time ago.
Damn, that's like and we're from New York, so hey.
Exactly. And I still didn't know that.
Yeah.
Hey,
Again, how are we gonna fact check 17? What is it, 92?
exactly. Exactly. Please, someone tell us. You know what?
But that's great though.
Listen, you can't even go. I don't know if you go on ancestry.com, but I don't know how far back even. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway.
Well, I will we'll talk I'll talk about that. I did my family tree back when I was
Woo.
like 16. And back then we didn't have ancestry.com. We didn't have 23 and
No,
me. We didn't have
no.
all that stuff. So I had to do the old school and write letters
Yes.
to everybody, you
Oh,
know?
wow. Okay. Yeah, think about it. I mean, you had to write back, wait, to find out all the information that you were looking for. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I had to write the because my ancestors on my dad's side. Well, gee, talk about more
Okay.
history first.
Let's talk. And this was cool. And then Noreen probably knows more about it, but about other things. But I found that the Chicago River since 1962 has dyed its namesake river green every St. Patrick's
I
Day.
love it. I
Isn't that
love it. And
cool?
it's wonderful. And I believe I'm not 100% correct, but I do believe that I heard this in the past, and maybe somebody can comment and let me know if
Yes,
I'm false or not. But I heard that the Boston River also did that. The
that's
Boston River,
cool.
they dyed it, and also the Savannah River down by me here, they dye it. And I know that there's a little river up in Columbia of South Carolina, and I believe they dyed that also. I
Oh, wow.
could be wrong, I could be mistaken, but I think there are more rivers throughout the country that do dye it green
Oh,
for
we can
the
find out.
for
If
the
anybody knows, let us know if it's still going on today. That'd be really interesting to
well,
know.
you know that the Empire State Building is
Yes,
lit green,
yes,
right?
yes. I love that they can change all the colors around. Like I
Oh,
think
that's
that's
fantastic.
cool.
Yeah.
Oh my
So
God, that's so
so
good.
like I said earlier in the podcast, we're all Irish today. We're all
Yes,
gonna be Irish today. And it's
yes.
just a celebration of, you know what? Celebration of us, of
That's
everybody.
it. Having fun, festivities.
That's it.
Well, and when you think about it, even what the whole thing about leprechauns,
Yeah.
again, they're Irish fairies, but again, you hang on to these, they're commonly associated with St. Patrick's Day, though they're not
Hmm.
directly linked to the saint's history. It's for fun. Like it's just for fun.
Exactly.
They're little
It's
bearded men that walk
it's
around and
yeah,
they're
it's a little
shoemakers and
yeah, a shoemaker. Yeah, a little fairy, a myth. It could be a myth, it could be a mythical, but it's imagination, right? It's imagination. It's there. Yeah.
listen, it's like the pot of gold, right? They show the rainbow into the pot of
Yep.
gold.
Hey,
Like, I
the
love all
the
I
rainbow.
exactly,
Oh yeah.
exactly. And I
So
love that because it makes you feel like, you know what? We should feel like this like every day. We should
sure,
feel it because life can catch up to you and you think about today. It's fun. It's just all fun. No
that's it.
matter what,
That's
it's just
it.
fun. And
Like I could tell you this quick story when I went to go
yes,
get this
yes.
shirt because I'm Irish and I never had a St. Patrick's Day shirt. Like I may be stoned after this video.
They're like, what kind of Irish person are you?
but Barney, but I went and got this Irish shirt and I'm looking through all the shirts and I wanted to find something that was cool. And this shirt fits me because I'm always into something. So there's
Yeah.
always shenanigans going on with me. So it fits great. So I'm in there and I'm looking through shirts and there were so many people with me looking through shirts, different ethnicities, different
Oh,
race, everything, everybody. I was talking to this guy and he goes, I said, that's a great shirt. He showed me a shirt that he got.
yeah.
He got a cross. It was an Irish cross and stuff. And he said, I'm getting this shirt. I'm going to rock it. I said, yeah, everybody's Irish. He said, absolutely. We are all Irish. Why the heck
And
not?
how nice is that? That we all can be like included in on this. You don't have to be like,
Yep.
I'm Italian.
Yep.
My mother, her name was Patty, Patricia, and we
Hmm.
celebrated it all the time because she's like, my name is Patty, and you know
Yep.
what? I'm going to be Irish for the day. And you know what? I grew up in a very Italian family, but we always celebrated St.
Yes.
Patrick's Day. It's
Yes.
fun.
Yep.
You don't have to be we're all one.
We're
We just want to
all
have
one, just like
fun.
on Columbus Day, just like
Right.
on all the
That's
days.
it.
Yep.
That's it.
Hmm.
So you know what? That's really cool. So you know
Yeah.
what? I would love to know more like information. Like, what about your family? Like back in the day, like did you have the corned beef and the cabbage and the
Oh
Irish?
my God, yeah. So I was just talking to my friend today because she said, "Are you going out for corned beef and cabbage today? You're going to find a place to go out." And another thing about me is that I'm not very good Irish. I do not like corned beef and cabbage at all.
No. Wait, and I'm Italian. I love it. I love it.
I I
Wait a
but
minute. How come
gee,
I remember this? When we
but
went
gee,
to the when we went out, you and me, to go get corned beef, I think you ended up getting like I remember
chicken.
now chicken. I was
Yeah,
gonna say
I never
that,
I
Noreen.
cooked it every year for my family because my kids love it. They absolutely love it. I cooked it every year for them, but I never ate it. I don't like it. But I'm a chicken and fish person. I don't eat any beef. So
Okay.
I know
Oh, you know what?
I do pulled
I
pork.
didn't realize you didn't eat beef.
No, I don't eat beef. I don't
Okay,
eat
no steak,
pork.
nothing.
No. So so my friend was like, yeah, I'm like, again, I'm not a very good Irish girl. I don't
That's
like
all
corned
right.
beef and cabbage.
Listen to me. You
I
don't
don't
have
like
to like
Irish
it.
soda bread. So
Oh, that's my favorite.
no. So I'm
I
not,
make it my own a lot of times because it is very dry. Like if you don't make the right, like I don't know if you go buy
yeah,
it, it is very dry. I like
yeah.
the ones that are more like cakey, but I love. Isn't that funny?
Hmm.
You're Irish. I'm Italian. I love it all. I love the
And I made it for
cabbage.
I made it every year. This is the first year actually I'm not making it because again my kids are not here, but I
Yes.
made it every single year. And yeah, so yeah, I didn't do it, but I have a little story. Like I was saying before, I did my family tree back in the day when I was
Yes.
16. And like I said, I had to write, and my father's mom came from an orphanage in Ireland.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Her and her four sisters, when she was 14, got sent over to Ellis Island.
Okay.
Okay. From an orphanage in Cork, Ireland. That's where they're from, Cork, Ireland. And they got sent over to Ellis Island when she was 14 and her three younger sisters. So I had to write the Ellis Island people and the orphanage she got sent to after Ellis Island. They got sent to Ellis Island. They got their vetting system. They were in there and did all the vetting and all they did. And then they went to an orphanage in New York City. So they were in an orphanage before they got taken out. So I had to write the orphanage. I had to write everybody. I actually found the ship manifesto where their names were on it from back then, like their
Wow. This
names
is
written
so,
on it.
look how hard. This is a really big process.
And yeah, and I had to write everybody, and I had to hope that they would get back to me. And then some nun at because they all went to a an orphanage that were in New York City. All these orphanage were nuns took care were the ones who raised all these kids that were the orphanage. It was all the nuns did it back then. So I had to write this orphanage, and a nun wrote me back and she's like, yes, I had your grandma was here from this time, da da da, and she got adopted by these people, da da da. And I had to, the only way I could do that is I had to send in my father's birth certificate, so much stuff, right?
Interesting.
So that was a lot. So that was before 21 and Me and Ancestry. I had to write all this stuff. So it was really neat that I found
Yeah. Wow.
the
Wow.
ship that she came on from
Wow.
Ireland back in like, oh, she was born in 1914, my
Oh,
grandma.
whoa.
So she was 14. So what was that, 1926?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I found that manifesto sheet with her name and her three sisters. Now it only had her name because she was 14, and then it
Yeah.
just had three siblings. They're not their names.
Okay.
So
Oh, oh my
yeah.
God. Oh, that's so amazing. Do you know if they're when you come across when you go to Ellis Island now, do you know if their name is on like your grandma's name?
My grandmother's name is. It says her name
I
and
love
then
it.
it says three siblings.
I
That's
love
it.
it. But okay, but no names. Okay, that is so interesting. Oh
Hmm.
my God, you did how hard? How easy is it today to like, da, 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 you do like I'm on 23 and Me, I did that, and then all you the how hard you're writing letters, you're
Yeah.
waiting to hear people if they respond or not respond. Wow,
Yeah.
that's really
Yeah. It was so interesting. And then my sister, she went to Ireland a couple of years ago, a while
that's
ago,
beautiful.
and she found some castles over there that were in my ancestors' names and
Yes.
stuff. So like technically I can do a dual citizenship in Ireland and stay at the
That's what
castle.
you listen to me. You should do that. I was thinking about doing a dual citizenship to Italy because I'm a first generation. My father
Mm-hmm.
was born in Italy,
Mm-hmm.
so but I was thinking at one point because one of my aunts said you should do that for you and your kids because but that would be great. You go stay in a castle. I'm going with you. I
Come
would love
on,
to do that.
Jane,
I've heard Ireland is absolutely gorgeous.
she said it was, yeah, so gorgeous because it was, the city's the city, but like
Right.
Dublin and those areas, but where Cork is, it's the country. So beautiful
Yes.
country,
Yes.
Yeah.
So
So,
that's awesome though. You know what? Very interesting. So thank you for all
mhm.
that. And even guys, anything, please add into anything about, what maybe we're saying. If you want to tell us other things and tell us about your,
Yeah.
but I can't wait, Noreen, for us to go live because then we really can make people come up on the platform. And I would
Yeah.
love to talk to you guys. So we're going to go live soon, soon, soon.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because, and also we can stay on live for a little longer
Right,
because,
right.
we're down to 2 minutes and
I
40
know I saw that.
47
And
seconds.
yeah, I
So
saw that.
when we can go live, we can stay longer. We want to
Yes.
do, we're trying to do, right, G? We're trying to do, probably we can do like, probably now, because we've been doing it well, we can probably set an hour podcast now,
That's what I think we
right?
should do.
And
You
I'm
know what?
thinking,
That's a great idea.
yeah, and I'm thinking that we'll put a schedule up soon, right?
Yeah, just so you
Because
guys know, and then you guys, if you know what, and if you guys wanted to do a certain specific topic,
let us know.
please let us know. We love talking about true crime. We love talking about everything. Like we were so involved in what goes on in the world,
Yeah.
news, everything. Like, please, like we're just really and I think our next podcast we're gonna do about the Menendez brothers. Now,
Mm-hmm.
that is
Mm-hmm.
really interesting what's going on. So
Well, because there something's happening on March 22nd. I saw something on March 22nd that's coming. Like they're, I don't know if their lawyers are going to court. Something's happening
I
on
think they're
March
trying to
22nd.
get resentenced to get out. They have their whole family behind them, both sides
Right,
of the family that want
right,
them out of jail because they were not believed about their childhood abuse that went on. So it'll be really
right.
interesting hearing other people's point of view as well, because
Yeah,
they commit a crime, but yet
yeah.
they've been in jail for so long. And then if you look back at their, what time
Like
it's
30 years.
exactly. So through
Yeah,
the years, if you go back, I watched the whole trial. Like they left so much out. And I think back then they didn't know a lot about abuse and, they didn't really talk about that.
right, right.
They've
So
been in
yeah, we're
jail
gonna
for
talk
what, like
about, yeah.
30 years?
So yeah, I think so. So I think it was 89 or 88 or
Yes.
something. So we're
So
going to talk about that, and then we're going to talk about. I want to talk about the Casey Anthony, the Kaylee
yes,
Anthony,
the nerve,
um,
Casey Anthony.
and then the one also in Denver. Who's the one? Remember the one in Denver, the young girl,
Denver. Why don't I remember that one? I don't
the
know.
young girl. Oh my God, the
Wait,
young
wait.
girl, the young girl.
The young girl in Denver. I don't know. I don't know. I know about the one thing we're going to talk about the Murdoch trials, which you don't live far from.
It's very
The
close to me,
murder.
like
Yes.
an hour east of me.
Yes.
Yeah.
That we want, but I don't know about the person in Denver. I don't remember. My brain is like not think. Uh-oh. We have less than 1 minute.
All right, let's do
So
this.
wrap
Let's
up.
hit stop and then come back on real quick.
Okay, okay. Hold on. We're gonna come right back.
We'll
Hold
come
on.
right back.